Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Jose here again for Crypto SA, and it's good that you're here again. Let's go straight to the content. And this is This is the Bitcoin chart on the monthly candles, right? And we have here a support at the bullish area here being taken by the asset, and we have a monthly close in 5.5 hours that is going to be above the two highest previous closes that we've had for Bitcoin. And which were those? This was one of them, 61,359. No, yeah, 359. And we had this other close here that is what? That was this one, and I'll put them in the dotted. Okay, so these were the previous closes that we've had for Bitcoin. 62.72 being the last month's close. And what we have here, what are the conditions that we see? First, we see the stochastic RSI here with like some sort of support here, right? It seems to be giving room for like a little bit more upside, right? This could be what's happening as well. We can't really tell beforehand, right? This could be what's happening as well, but those are just like we can just make assumptions, right? And those are making assumptions is not a good idea for like a market like the crypto market. Okay, so but on the other hand, what do we have here for the monthly candles? We had like descending tops here on the RSI and ascending tops here on the price action. This is classic bearish divergence on the monthly, right? There's a second touch happening here. We could be going towards a third touch that would be around the 74.45, and 74.45 would be something like somewhere around what is that? $88,000, right? Let's get it straight to, this is the target, $88,000, okay, for a third touch. So this is possible, and we're gonna see how we get to this price as the video goes, right? So let's start with the monthly bullish support, and the bullish support for the monthly is exactly here. Where? Here, in between 62,780 and 64,620. 64,620. And let's put it in gray, and let's write here monthly. Okay, cool. So this is for the monthly, and we're gonna do this, bring it close. Let's do the same for the weekly. What are the supports and resistances so that we have like a follow-up on the weekly bullish momentum, right? It's gonna be in between 73,947. So resistance, right? 69,090, and let's put it this way. That's how I like it for the weekly. And what do we see here? The stochastic is kind of weak. The RSI itself is kind of weak. And also, what do we have? Although we also have here descending tops. There are descending tops. We do have descending tops here as well, right? But this first top here and this top right here, the last top right here, they're like almost straight. They're almost forming like an actual class B bearish divergency. Okay, but it's not what's actually happening, but it's almost there. But the stochastic is weak. What about the daily? We also have the daily in the bearish area, not bearish area, but like having significant rejections, constant rejections in the bullish area, which is the stop area here. Only the monthly is still up here up top, at the bullish area, and the resistance for the daily is here, which is like, I'll put it in, and this is the daily, okay, and the coordinates are 69,624, and what else, 67140, right? And daily, well, it's not turning up, but it's like turning towards the EMA, which is this bottom here. So we might see an attempt to break through this resistance area here. But and we also have the stochastic here at an area that is close to oversold and might turn up, but it takes a little while in order to give this extra strength or to show this strength. And we also have the 4 hourly here, and the 4 hourly is, let's see, it's not the 65 that we need for the 4 hourly, we need the 45 because it's the top of this bearish area, right? And we have the EMA at 66,374, and we have the top of the bearish area 66,475, and I'll put it in, are we above or below? We're in between, so I'll do this, okay? And this is how we are. This is where we are at. This needs to be a little darker. I won't write 4 hourly, but we need to be able to see it more. Okay, this is what we got, okay? And as this is what we got, you see that we have the candles actually in the very middle of the 4 hourly like bearish to bullish momentum area. This is the actual breakout area of the bearish momentum that we have for the 4 hourly to become bullish, at least for the short mid-term, okay? So this is the scene so far. We have the support of the 100 EMA, right? But we're trying again to get the support of the 8 EMA, and so far the 21 EMA is still resistance, right? We haven't, I mean, we've been close to the 200 EMA here in the 4 hourly, but we haven't been there. So yeah, it seems that the 100 EMA is being actual support. And what do we have here for the higher time frames again, just so that we understand what's happening? Because that's what we see. We see the daily and the weekly as resistance and the monthly as support, which means that we still have some sort of strength for the long term. I mean, there's like a perspective of possible bullishness, and we have this this target here that we've seen for the long term in terms of like first breaking this this bearish divergency that we saw here, the divergence at the monthly candles that, you know, became this on the 4 hourly and the daily, you know. So we still could come all the way up here to try to, and it's actually being confluent with the top of this weekly resistance, right? And if that's the case, I mean, we also have two different formations that I want to show you. The first of them is this one. It's this, I'd say, this descending broadening wedge, which is something like this. Let me put it this way. This descending broadening wedge that could easily be like, we have the top, the bottom, top, the bottom, top, bottom, the top again, and we might be on the verge of the breakout here towards the upside. And if that's the case, I mean, we had like a pump here, the 100 EMA on the daily, and when that happens, we usually have like an actual pump, a significant pump, right? And if that's the case, we have a target here to reach that would be around, let's see, where would we go? I mean, see how close it is to our actual target here at that we checked in the monthly. So I mean, could that happen? Yeah, I think it could happen. And if we still use the daily here, there's two more things to consider. First, we use the trend-based fib to the top, the bottom top, bottom again, and that's what we have. We have the 786 Fibonacci here as support, the 883 as resistance, as we said that could happen on the previous videos, and also this. If we try to see the next fib projection, the 883 here was resistance. We told you guys that this could be a good area to enter short, and that's what we did. And this as support is a good area to enter like a risky long, because I think I mean, if you see the golden pocket area here is the bottom of the monthly support, which is also the last monthly close, which then becomes a good area for a retest of this of the strength of the asset for keep going up, right? So, and where's then the projection for like a pump? There would be like a considerable pump here. If we project like this, if we do this, then let's see where that would be. Of course, the 382, you know. So yeah, we have our next targets, like, and resistance areas at the $73,000 range, which is not coincidentally this area here. So this is a golden pocket area. See what happened here at this golden pocket zone. Resistance. We have this 382 here again, right, at the $74,000 range. Remember, wicks can happen. Like that can be a wick. And we have the 883 again. Those are the most significant fib values in my opinion. And again, this golden pocket, and at last the 382. So there are some regions that I think are special in terms of being support and resistance, but we have a lot to go, right? And just for a last attempt, there's lots of lines, I understand, and last but not the least, right, if we project a channel like this, right, if that's what we do, and if we use this tool here to see like a possible target for a breakout, what would that target be, you know? Yeah, that target would lead us towards that $88,000 range, 83, 88, you know? So, I mean, is that possible? That is. But what if none of that happens and we lose this monthly support area? So we should pay close attention to these areas, like the 64.5 as support, 62.7, this resistance here on the daily in between 67.2 and 69.5. If that's broken, then we have, of course, 72, but we have this whole weekly area here that goes towards the $74,000 range. And again, you see that there's fib values here, important fib values here. And if we go above, of course, there's going to be like a huge pump towards the $83,000, $88,000 range. Those are all possible pumps. So yeah, that's all for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the content and understood like how we are in terms of support and resistance from the 4 hourly to the monthly, you know. And I hope this was of use for you. If we lose this area here, the 786 fib that we showed you, where's that? I think we deleted. No problem. If we lose that fib, then we're not doing well at all. But I mean, we should consider the fact that that doesn't happen. And this simple fib here could also help us out. On the simple fib, we're actually sitting at golden pocket range, so the 64.7 is the actual range to look at. We seem to be like getting support here, and now 69.5, of course, confluent here with the daily. You see there's lots of confluences, So it doesn't matter how you look at the prices, at the ranges, they're always going to be shown in with different indicators. What matters is how you act with the breakout or the resistance of these areas, right? So I hope that was of use for you guys, and I'll see you next.